Hi ladies, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jess, I'm an osteopath, a birth doula, an IBCLC, and the creator and founder of the Birth Sling. And today I'm here to take you through a gentle prenatal flow to help alleviate or even reduce the risk of getting pelvic girdle pain. So what is pelvic girdle pain? Well, it's a very annoying condition that affects a lot of pregnant women. It encompasses all of the dysfunction that you can experience in the pelvis, so including pubic symphysis dysfunction, sacroiliac dysfunction at the back. And these conditions happen because of an amazing hormone that you have flooded through your body when you're pregnant. It's called relaxin. This hormone is great when it comes to giving birth to your baby. It's going to soften and relax the ligaments of your whole body and your pelvis especially, so your baby can pass through the vaginal canal. But in pregnancy, as we have an increased load down in the pelvis and onto the pelvic floor, these joints can experience more movement than they're used to, and with that comes pain. So the aim of the game is to create stability and balance in the pelvis. If you can do these exercises before you even get pelvic girdle pain, then you're going to be on the right track. Prevention is better than cure, and if it's already affecting you, it's not too late, but just please listen into your body. If you are getting pain during any of these movements, your body is telling you that you need to reduce the amount of movement that you're doing, and just, always, as I always say, listening in to your body. So for the workout today, you will need a birth sling, you'll need a booty band and a Pilates ball. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to start with just a gentle warm up where we bring ourselves into the body of the sling. We're just going to come carefully down to a nice, not so deep squat, and just do some gentle hip circles to just start moving the body. Not going too extreme with these movements. Remember, pelvic girdle pain can be made worse by movements that separate the legs further apart. So that's often why you get the lightning pain when you're putting your underwear on and you're taking one leg off the floor at a time to pop your pants on. Sometimes when you get in and out of the car, as you push your legs in and out, that can be another time where this really grabs. So we're just keeping the movements nice and small for now, and always listening and honoring what your body is trying to tell you. We are really experiencing some rain right now, so hopefully that's not causing too much noise. Just some hips from side to side, and then we're going to do some pelvic tilts. So we're going to tilt in and back, in, back, in and up. And really, as you do the in and up, engage your pelvic floor and then let it go. Lifting it up like you're trying to stop yourself from going to the toilet and from doing a fart, and let it go. 4 more. 4, 3, breathing always, 2, and 1. All right, now I'm gonna come up and out of the sling. Gonna grab your Pilates ball. Now, any ball really will do. I've deflated this one just a little bit so it's nice and squishy. Even one of your kids' balls will be fine. So we're gonna place this between our knees, just there, and just grabbing on to the arm slings we're gonna do some supported squats. So find yourself where you sort of feel nice and steady. You're relying on the arm slings for a bit of extra support, but majority of the work is going to be in your legs, and it's not a big squeeze. We're not going for a really hardcore workout or anything. This is just to create some stability as you do the active movement. So yeah, a nice gentle squeeze, coming down, let your arms extend, and coming up. And I'm activating through the glutes. I can feel all of those pelvic stabilizers just switched on. Just going a little bit deeper, so I've let go of some of the fabric in the arm slings. Nice, slow and steady. Making sure that it's a really balanced movement. The pressure between both legs squeezing in on that ball gently is the same. One is not working harder than the other. Making sure to keep your hips and knees nice and parallel. Knees don't go over the toes, they're back here. And we've got 5 more. 5, 4. Got a bit of gentle tension in my arms, which feels nice. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. You can take that ball out, and now we're going to grab the booty band. This is quite a strong one. Doesn't really matter. We're not, again, going for any kind of big workout or anything. And actually be mindful, just putting your legs into the booty band. If you are experiencing the pubic symphysis dysfunction already, you may not want to take both feet off the ground like that. You might want to sit down, shimmy it on, and be very careful and mindful of the way you do that. You may even just want to come forward like that and just bringing it up around the outside of the thighs. Hopefully you're here before you've gotten to that point, but just in case. So again, we're just using the arm slings for this one. And basically we're working all of the opposite muscles now. So before we were squeezing in, now we're going to be placing a little bit of pressure outwards. Okay, so again, make sure your hips, knees, and ankles are all parallel and in line. And off we go. Nice and steady and stable. Stability is the word of the day. 2. And just doing as many reps or as many of these as what feels good for you. I'm going to proceed with 10 more. Just constantly thinking about how I want to keep the pressure into that booty band nice and even. So let's go with 8. There's a couple more than 10. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Great. All right. Give yourself a little break. Let your legs relax. You should feel a gentle, I wouldn't say a burn, but you're feeling the muscles starting to activate. All right. Now from here, we're going to stick with this band around our legs. Not sure if I said, doesn't matter if it's just one of those little plastic ones, it's just a gentle pressure outwards. From here, we're going to go into almost like a marching type of movement. It's a mixture between a crab walk, which is sort of these movements, which we need to be quite careful if you are experiencing pubic symphysis dysfunction. It's a mixture between that and a march. And the aim of this is that sometimes we can get real big torsions through the pelvis where, you know, the right hip bone, the ASIS, is more forward than the back. And remember, what space you have in your body, that is the space that your baby will be utilizing or taking up when they're in utero. So you want to create as much space, as much optimal space for them as possible. So, yeah, we are going to be doing this sort of marching movement that gets all of these pelvic movements happening, all right? So we're going to squat down, pressure on that outward booty band, then coming up, and we have pressure going back through the right leg, up through the left leg, and then we come back down into the squat, constantly having pressure on that outward band. All right, so I'll just start that one again. Coming up and lift. Down, other side. Down, slow and steady. We are not rushing this. We are tuning in to every part of our body, making sure this feels good and nourishing, making sure this isn't aggravating any of your current symptoms. If it is, just take a minute, jump back to one of the other exercises. If it isn't, keep with me. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everyone. Okay, and now we are going to do a gentle supported piriformis stretch. Now the piriformis muscle is one of the external rotators of the hips, and the sciatic nerve actually passes right by it, and when it gets really tight, it can cause something called piriformis syndrome, which is like a sciatica type presentation. So like numbness and tingling, really sharp, horrible pain down the thigh, down the back of the leg. So this is just another version of a piriformis stretch. You may be familiar with something like pigeon pose, which for some people can be really challenging to get into. So I like this one. It's, yeah, just nice and easy. So just gently coming down in the sling, you're going to bring your left leg sort of a little bit more centered, and then take your right leg up and across, flexing that foot and keeping it, you're just sitting the ankle on top of that left knee. And I'm already feeling that as a nice deep stretch through this section here. If you want to make it an even deeper stretch, you just keep coming further down into it, bringing that shin closer to your chest. This is about all that I have available in me at the moment. I'm just gonna breathe and enjoy the stretch. And coming across to the other side. So when you're coming into this one, just really take care as you're coming down. Make sure you feel you can use the the arm slings as well for a little bit of extra support. Make sure you feel nice and stable before you bring that other leg off the ground, and then bring the other leg up. This is definitely my tighter side. Just a little tiny bit longer. And slowly bringing yourself back up to standing position. Now we've got one last exercise to do, and this one you're going to come down onto the mat, bringing yourself down carefully, coming through a kneeling, and then bringing yourself over onto your side safely, and then onto your back. Now, when we go from side to back, try not to separate the knees too much and just keep them close together. Now, for this next exercise, we're going to place one hand on our right thigh and bringing that one up towards your chest. You're pushing that knee into your hand, and the other foot, the left foot, is pushing down into the floor, into the mat. You're going to hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. We're going to do it again for 10, 9, 8, really pushing up and pushing down with the opposite. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and changing sides. So left hand on the left thigh, bringing that left knee up towards your chest. Right foot is pressing down into the ground. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. And again, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relaxing down. Great job. Just keep your knees together and just gently rock from side to side with your knees. This is not a big movement. Again, now we're going to roll over onto our side, bring ourselves up nice and carefully. And that is the end of the flow.